Hello, my name is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show number 376, and it's 7:40 p.m. here in Florida, and I turned on this new Eton field radio, model 550, and I was receiving China International pretty good there. See what's doing now. Yeah, it's still there, a little weaker. I can see it's kind of coming and going. The noise is... Now, keep in mind, I'm using the internal telescopic antenna, and I'm in my office, and I've got my computer on, and my webcam, my monitor, and lights on. So I'm getting a lot of ambient noise, but about 15 minutes ago when I started setting up, it was breaking through all that noise. There we go.
It's 43 minutes past the hour. It's time to tap into the world's sports on this Monday evening. Joining me on the sports desk, taking over from me, Bijan Shibushi. Hello, Paul. First, we take a look at tennis news in second round action.
Well, it's coming in pretty good, so let's see what else we can do. Let me look at the web page and see just what the heck I might. And that particular frequency, let's see if I can find it again. 5.990 China radio is out of. I can't pronounce it. Quivican, and it says that's close by. 789 kilometers. I wonder if that's maybe the Cuban site. I'm down in Cuba, so that's probably why that's coming in pretty good. That would explain it. So let's try Radio Cairo, which is a much farther away at 9965. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, turn the volume down, is I've got to change to a different band. Okay, now I'm at 10 megahertz, and I wanted 9965, so I don't have to go down very far. Oops. It doesn't go. I guess I have to go back to this band, and it must be right at the top. I use the quick tune. Yep, and it goes up to 10 megahertz, and there we go. 9965. Whoops, passed it there. We turn up the volume, and there's something there. Just like the China radio station, it's fading in and out, so weather conditions are kind of flaky. It's trying to come in now. And according to the website, let me turn this down. Let's see, Radio Cairo on this frequency is 10,000 kilometers. So that's probably over there in the Middle East. And I'm getting a signal. It's coming and going. So it's there. Okay, let's try something else. Let's see what else. Monticello and WBCQ. Now, they are, on this particular frequency I'm looking at, they are 2400. So it's only 2400. So it's not too far away. But I know, and that's up like in northeast United States. But I know the signal is not that strong a signal. So let's see if we can get them anyway. 9330. Good, it's not too far away. My own, yeah, manifest. Okay, I'm going to use my other hand here. See, if this would have been a station I wanted to listen to all the time, I would put it in memory, and then I would have to do all this tuning to get down to it. Probably should have gone down to 90 and up, but we're getting there. No, let me just stop at some of these other stations on here. That's probably Cuba. Boy, it's coming in loud and clear. Yeah. Wow, these Cuban stations are coming in.
Does it fit the Jew today? No. Does it fit the Anglo?
I wonder what that is. That's English. Let me do a search on 9.475. 9.475. Bingo. And that is coming from Tennessee. And that's coming in very good. Of course, it's from Tennessee. It's says it's 1,100 kilometers from me. And it's definitely coming in good. So let me go back. Look at that. Coming in perfect. If you're interested in religious stations. And I forgot where I was going. I was going 9.3 something. Oh, I gotta reset my web page. Not my web page, the web page I'm looking at. And I was 9330 is where I was headed. 9330. 39330. Whoops, what that was. That sounds like another station out of Tennessee. 9.350. Okay, let me mess this up again and put in the frequency 50. And this is probably out of Tennessee. Yes, it's out of Nashville. But it's like it's next door.
Thank you, Lord Jesus.
Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, let's try again where we were doing before. Okay, let's go back. 9330, I remember that now. Oop. And nothing. Okay, let's any station English. We're just going to listen to English. Looking for English. Go. And there's a few thousand of them. Okay, let's see. Let's turn that noise down. So as I suspected, WBCQ, which is really hard for me to get. I can't get it. Radio Australia. Yeah. Now let's keep down where we're at. 9855. Oh boy. 9855. Here we go. Crank. That's why I like a radio with a keyboard. Don't like to crank. Well, like I say, you know, if you got fixed stations you like to listen to, you just put it in memory, and then you just hit the memory button and you're there. So let's see, 9855, 98. Coming up on 98. Now I do have this in fast tune, so as fast as I can go. 9855. Yeah. Oops. That's something there. Now notice, all this time, the signal strength meter is pegged because I've got so much noise. Some of it from the atmosphere, some of it from stuff in my office. There's something there. I don't know if it's Radio Australia or not. Let me just try something real quick. And I don't mean to be comparing these radios, because the 750 is a much more expensive radio. Plus, I will be using an external antenna. I'll switch that on, turn that on, and then I'll, whoop, see that? Now that's on my external antenna. Listen to all that noise. Okay, I want 9855, 9855. I don't hear anything at all. Yeah, they're real weak. Let me just turn the volume back up here. Yeah, it's dropped off now. Okay, let's try something else. Let's try, that was 9855. Try 9690, which is India radio. 9690. 9690. But I probably should be doing 96. No. Okay, let's try a different way. And we will, instead of trying to find one that's listed on the website as being on right now, we'll do it the opposite way, and we'll just tune the radio. Okay, here we go. We're at 9.690. Now, what it appears is that some of these digital radios, when you're tuning them, because right now I'm in 5 kilohertz tuning mode, and you hear muting when it goes up in 5 kilohertz. So it's that you don't hear the audio, I'll call it, continuous. Now, let me go down and find the tuning step button and go to slow. So now it's going to tune at 1 kilohertz, and let's see if we hear that muting between steps. Yep. So you still hear that muting between steps. Now let me do it quickly. So you get that bump, 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 bump. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't know enough about the circuitry of why some radios do that and other ones don't. I'm sure somebody will put a comment in that explains that, and I would appreciate that. But that muting, that bump, 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 drives me nuts, absolutely nuts. Especially, like I say, especially because I'm into looking for things. I'm not just into, okay, my program tonight will be on 9825, boom, go to it, and that's it. I'm always searching for, whatever's out there. What's out there that's new. And so for me, this bump, bump, bump muting between frequencies, in this case 1 kilohertz, just drives me nuts. So now, if we just, for instance, turn the volume down. If I go to the 750, let me turn the light on, backlight on, and I'll turn the volume up. See? There's no, it's continuous. There's no muting. So you don't hear that bump, 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 where when you turn the dial, it goes mute for a half a second or less maybe, and then you hear the audio again. And you turn the dial more, and you get the muting. So it's like audio muting, and it just drives me nuts. And the 750 does not do that. You have audio all the time. So that's definitely one thing I don't like about this radio, is that muting. And like I say, if you're not like me and you're not a person that's always searching for things, if you're just, you're looking for a radio that you can plug in some frequencies and you listen to those frequencies all the time, you won't notice that, because you're just going to punch in the frequency in one of the memory locations, and you're going to come home, you're going to turn your radio on, and you're going to hit that memory button and go to whatever show or whatever you want to listen to. So let's go on. Let me go back up to fast. Oops, stop. Fast. And we'll turn the volume up. That is, that's back to one of those broadcasts out of Tennessee. Don't know what that is. There's another one. That's out of Tennessee, I think. Now, the audio quality is very, very good. There's WWV. Yeah, it's there. You can hear the ticks. Again, telescopic antenna in my office. Lots of RF noise. Okay, I went back to the beginning of this range, which that's nice, that it does, once you get to the end of a band, either shortwave 1, 2, or 3, it goes to the end, to the beginning, and starts over again. That's good. Some radios, which are analog with a digital display, for instance, when you get to the end, you're at the end, and if you want to get back to the beginning, you got to go all the way back, or you got to, do something like quick tune on this thing to get back to the beginning of the band. But as I said before, one of the drawbacks, let me go backwards here, and it took me to the top. The drawback is if I want to go above 10 megahertz, I have to go switch the band. And now I'm down at the bottom of the next band, and I continue on from there. Not a big deal, but just it's a little bit of a nuisance. And the question is, you want to pay more money to get around that, get yourself a keypad, get away from the muting, or do you want to pay less money and settle with those shortcomings? So it looks like, though, and let's go up to 15 megahertz, which I can use the quick tune to get there in a hurry. Oops, one more. And let's tune up that way. There's something there. There you go. Let me look that one up. 15160. Say it might be out of Tennessee also. 15160. No, maybe not. We'll learn to type here. I'll be okay. Okay, that's out of Spain. According to the website, that's out of Spain. And right now it's being broadcast in Spanish. Yeah, that could be it. And You know, Spain, that's quite a ways off. According to his website, it's about 7,000 kilometers. That's coming in pretty good. Nick? Listen to it coming and going. See what else we got up here. Getting a lot of inference now. Not much up here. Usually 15 megahertz and above is good, better in the daytime. Usually, I say, you know, conditions can change everything. Let's go down to the shortwave band 1, and let's use the Q tune to go down to, oh, say 6. Yeah. Down in that range, down in the 5 to 6 megahertz, you get a lot of stations that are down in the Mediterranean. I mean, not Mediterranean, down near South America. That's what I'm shooting for. And most of them, of course, are in Spanish or Portuguese. Well, there's a loud one. That's probably out of Cuba. Oh, goody, the phone's ringing. Yeah, nobody I know, so I'll ignore it. Let me see what that is. 5.9. That's, oh, no wonder it's so strong. That's being rebroadcast out of a transmitter in Okeechobee, which is in South Florida. So, although it says it should be in English right now, so that may not be what that is, but that's what's shown on the website on 5.950. Yeah, there's of course there's several other things. There's Radio Japan, which that doesn't sound like Radio Japan. There's World Radio, which is in French. That doesn't sound like French. And then there's some languages which I don't even recognize, which probably not it. Oh, that's kind of interesting. That's a good one. 5.920. 5.920. That's loud and clear. And that's out of Cypress Creek, which is 1,000 kilometers north of me. So that's probably what that is. And that's WHRI. And that's clear as a bell.
He was astonished that a prosecutor would publicly say.
So I'm getting lots of stations. Most of them not too far away, except that one in Spain. Here's another one, 5.805. That sounds like maybe Radio Havana. Let's look that up. 5805. None. Now, a lot of the Cuban stations are not registered, so they won't show up on these websites. Well, I'm running long on my video, so I better quit. Oh my gosh, I'm up to 25 minutes. This is going to take 6 hours to upload. But anyway, I want to show you a little bit about the reception. You know, the problem is, of course, when doing reception testing and using live broadcasts, there's so many things that can affect that. But it did show, you know, that it was getting stations that I was getting with my 750. And the 750 is using an external antenna, where this is using the internal web antenna. So anyway, I think I would give it, in that small sample, I would think I must say the reception is okay. Not spectacular. I didn't get many distant stations, but of course I don't know if conditions are, you know, good enough to get distant stations right now. So I'm going to give it just kind of a mediocre grade on reception, and I would say it's okay, you know. So I'm going to give it a C. I'm going to give it a C on reception. So that brings probably the overall grade with that C now for reception. And like I say, it's not bad, and when I can receive something, it's very clear. So maybe it's a little too harsh on it, but I think it's a fair grade to C. So that's probably going to give me a B overall for this radio, because I've got, for look and feel, I got an A. Readability, I had an A. Power options, I had an A. Tuning, I had a B. Audio quality, I had an A. Special features, I had an A. And reception, I'm now going to give it a C. Gives an overall average of a B. So, with those limitations that I've mentioned, I think this is a pretty good radio. But if those limitations, such as no keypad, no single sideband, trying to think of what else, the muting that occurs when you're tuning it, if those things bother you, then you don't want this radio. If you don't need single sideband, you're not a surfer like I am on shortwave, then this is probably a pretty good radio. It's definitely it looks nice and it sounds great. I don't test AM and FM, except I just turn it on. Oh, okay, it's there, because I'm mainly interested in shortwave. So anyway, that's the show for today. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hey, why don't you do it? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.